Hello and welcome to In Depth. I'm Tina Jha. Football may be the most popular sport across the world, but not in India. Here, cricket is treated the same way as people treat their religion. The most watched sport by Indians, cricket is unmatched for the passion, craze, thrill and excitement it generates among fans in the country. Which is why India's semi-final loss in the recently concluded World Cup tournament in England left millions of fans heartbroken. But 2 weeks on, it's time to get on with the game. And a World Championship at that. Currently, the best test team in the world, India will play the World Test Championship. The inaugural edition kickstarts with the Ashes series on the 1st of August. India will play the West Indies later in the month. Brought by the International Cricket Council, the World Test Championship will see fans cheer their favourite team in the longest format of the sport. Today in Depth, we tell you all about the World Test Championship. How will it work? How many teams are taking part and how will they be judged? We'll also focus on India's schedule at the championship that will decide the ultimate winner in June 2021. So, a new era of cricket kickstarts from Thursday, that is the 1st of August. For the first time in the sport's over 200-year-old history, Test cricket will have its own champion. The International Cricket Council officially launched the inaugural World Test Championship, or the WTC, earlier this week, and the first edition begins with England taking on Australia in the prestigious Ashes series starting tomorrow, the 1st of August. In this report, let's take a look at the details about the first ever World Test Championship.
Well, that's aggressive. Oh, this time he tries. Oh, Marsh.
2 years, 9 teams, 27 series, 72 test matches. That's the schedule that will determine the world's first ever Test cricket champion.
There it is. Beats the fielder, hits it fine enough for it to go for 4.
Nearly a decade after the International Cricket Council first approved the idea of a World Test Championship in 2010, the championship will officially begin with the Ashes series from August 1st. The World Test Championship is essentially a league for cricket's 5-day match format, the Test cricket. It will be contested over 2-year cycles, the first of which starts with the opening Ashes Test in England. But how will the championship for the longest form of cricket work? Simply put, test matches from bilateral series will help teams earn points over a period of 2 years. The top teams with the most points at the end of this 2-year period will play in the final.
These all were home and away, and then the final will be. The idea behind the series is to popularize the test series, 5-day test. This will be all as per 5-day test. All the rules and regulations will be there. ICC or the cricket buffs who love Test cricket, they think that because of ODI and T20, this Test cricket is losing its sheen, its importance. People are not coming to watch unless there is some incentive for that. So like if an ODI or T20 World Cup crowd comes, there is something to look forward, that there will be World Championship. So they, because it is a longer version, so they have decided to spread it out in 2 years. So everybody will be looking forward that their country is going to win the World Championship, Test World Championship, like ODI or T20.
There is now a situation where 9 test teams will be playing almost 71 test matches over the next 2 years. That means a 27 series, home and away basis, will be played amongst all these countries. So that's certainly something, a new idea. Who knows, after 2 years maybe Test cricket could be at par in terms of eyeballs, creating that interest in the test in the cricket. So maybe after 2 years there could be an interest, but right now it is just an experimental way that we are trying to do some kind of magic to this Test cricket. Whether or not this will be successful or not will be asked after 2 years.
The 9 top-ranked test sides, India, New Zealand, South Africa, England, Australia, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, West Indies and Bangladesh, will each play 6 series, 3 at home and 3 away over a 2-year cycle. Each series will have test matches ranging between 2 to 5. Every series played under the WTC will have 120 championship points up for grabs, which means a test played as part of a 2-test series will be worth 60 points and a test played in a 5-match series is worth 24 points. A team can score a maximum of 720 points during this cycle. A tied match will be worth half the points available, while a draw will fetch a third of the points. The top 2 teams at the end of the 2-year cycle will contest the final in June 2021 at the Lord's Cricket Ground in England. The winners will be crowned World Test Champions, and there will be a new winner in the format after every 2 years. If the final ends in a tie or a draw, the 2 teams will be named joint champions. 3 remaining teams, Afghanistan, Ireland and Zimbabwe, can play tests, but those will not be part of the championship.
When the real test will come or the real result will come, who is going to be the world champion, how many eyeballs it has attracted, how much money has it generated. Because finally, whatever is happening in T20 or IPL, it is the money, they are becoming the money spinner. Whereas the test, playing nations or the test matches, they are not creating any kind of wealth.
9 teams will be taking part. There are 12 teams which have been given full test status by ICC. 9 will be taking part. 3 are not allowed. They have not been included in this test series are Afghanistan, Ireland and Zimbabwe. Anybody playing with these teams, they can play. These 3 teams can also play, but that will not be part of the World Test Championship. So this is 2 test series, 3 test series, 4 test series, 5 test series. So this is how it has been proposed. So the final will be held in 2021 in London, Lords. That will be the final.
The championship is the latest in a series of efforts from the ICC to provide more context to the 5-day match format. For a long time, there have been attempts to bring additional context to Test cricket beyond the result of individual series. WTC is keeping in line with ICC's goal of having one pinnacle tournament for each of the 3 formats of international cricket. The second championship cycle is scheduled from June 2021 to April 2023. With inputs from Vipul Agrawal, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Test cricket is believed to be the purest form of the game. Through the Test Championship, the aim is to add more context and relevance to every Test series. The idea is to have a Test winner every 2 years, like the World Cup formats in other games. The Test Championship will also be the first Test series where players will sport jersey numbers on their shirts. In our next report, let's take a look at India's schedule for the World Test Championship.
The inaugural ICC World Test Championship will see 9 of the 12 full member countries play 72 matches between August 2019 and June 2021. The 9 teams that will contest in 27 series in this window are Australia, Bangladesh, England, India, Pakistan, New Zealand, South Africa, Sri Lanka and West Indies. Each team will play a test series against 6 of the other 8 teams, with each series consisting of 2 to 5 matches. While all the teams will not be playing the same number of matches, they will all play 6 series each, 3 home and 3 away. Each series will comprise a minimum of 2 and maximum of 5 test matches. Therefore, all the teams do not play each other in the Test Championship in the 2-year cycle. Each series will count for 120 points distributed over the number of matches in a series. For example, a 2-match series will mean 60 points for each test, while a 3-match series will give 40 points to each test match. A tie will be 50% of the points available, whereas a draw will be a 3:1 points ratio. At the end of the league phase, the 2 teams with the maximum number of points will qualify for the final. The championship will culminate with the final at the Lord's Cricket Ground in England in June 2021.
ICC or BCC or any cricket board, they are getting enough money from the T20s and ODIs. Now the point is, a debate has happened in last 5-7 years that whether we should continue with Test cricket or we should have less of Test cricket and more of T20s or more of ODIs. So I think in order to have a clear point of view in future, maybe after 2 years, maybe after 5 years, after this test championship or maybe another cycle of championship, we'll be able to judge whether this is going to survive or not.
Currently ranked as the world's best test team, India will start its campaign with 2 test matches in the West Indies at the end of August this year. The team will then play against South Africa in October. The 3-match series will be played at home, followed by 2 test matches against Bangladesh in November this year. In February 2020, India will tour New Zealand for 2 test matches, while in December-January 2020-21, Virat Kohli and his team will be in Australia for a 4-match test series. Further, in February and March 2021, India will host England for a 5-match series.
Like India will be playing 2 test series against New Zealand after this series. India is playing 3 test series against South Africa next year. Then they will play 4 test series against England and 5-match test series in Australia. This is how it has been divided. So far it has not been divided whether Pakistan and India will play or not. But overall all these teams will be playing with each other. 2 test series, home and away.
Test cricket really needed a boost. So the players were always putting in the effort, but I think from a global point of view, it was important to have an incentive attached to Test cricket in a way which the Test Championship presents. And I think for all the cricketers involved now, even more, every session, every game that you play will be more intense. There'll be more on the line, so it'll be challenging, but it'll be all the more exciting. And all the teams, I'm sure, are going to enjoy a lot through this whole journey of the Test Championship.
The Indian skipper also said the team has done really well in recent years, so they fancy their chances in the Test Championship.
I think for the pure joy of playing cricket and executing your skills as cricketers, Test cricket is the most important format, and for me, nothing comes above Test cricket. So the fact that the Test Championship will keep excitement going there, and T20 format, there's so much to look forward to as well. With 3 formats, you'll always have something to look forward to, as I just mentioned, so things move on pretty rapidly. Back in the day with 2 formats, after a World Cup campaign, you would still be feeling, jaded, and there was not much to look forward to immediately. But cricket moving so rapidly, I think it presents you with opportunities day in, day out.
According to the International Cricket Council, the World Test Championship has been introduced to bring context to bilateral Test cricket. It honours the importance of the longest format of the game and ensures a pinnacle event for the format, just as the World Cups for men and women in the ODI and T20 formats. With inputs from Vipul Agrawal, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Time for a short break on the program. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching In Depth. So cricket is a game played by more than 104 countries in some form or the other. Since its inception, cricket has seen several changes in its format. But the only thing that remains the same is the law of cricket, that is, the rules to play the game. It is a multifaceted sport with multiple formats, which depend on the standards of play, the desired level of formality, and of course, the time available.
At the international level, cricket is played in 3 formats: Test matches, One-Day Internationals and 2020 Internationals. Rules and regulations for all these formats are approved by the International Cricket Council. Test cricket is the oldest form of the game. Played over 5 days, rival teams play 2 innings each. Test match is considered a first-class cricket form in which teams of a certain recognized standards compete. Since the matches are played over a longer period of time, it tests the endurance, technique and temperament of teams in different conditions. One-Day Internationals or ODIs evolved as a faster format. Considered List A or limited overs cricket form, these are 1 innings matches of 50 overs per side.
Oh, that looks pretty dead. Jason.
ODIs test teams on the basis of technique, speed and skills. The ICC Cricket World Cup is contested every 4 years in this format. The 50-over format developed since 1971. In recent years, besides the ODI World Cup, the ICC is also organising the Champions Trophy for the top 8 ranking teams. The ICC Women's World Cup is held every 4 years and the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup every 2 years. 2020 internationals are the latest, shortest and fastest form of cricket. The game is usually completed in 3 hours. 2020 is a separate form of limited overs cricket and is not part of List A. The teams play an innings each with a maximum of 20 overs for each side. This format is usually full of huge hits, skillful bowling and fielding. It is also extremely popular with fans around the world. The ICC World 2020 is the premier international T20 tournament. It has been hosted 6 times since its inception in 2007. The ICC Women's World 2020 is being hosted alongside the men's event since 2009. The next edition of the tournament is scheduled to take place in 2020 in Australia. The Indian Premier League is a professional 2020 cricket league in India, contested during April and May every year. It was founded by the Board of Control for Cricket in India in the year 2007 and is the busiest cricket league in the world. There are 4 other major T20 leagues across the globe. They include Big Bash League of Cricket Australia, NatWest T20 Blast of the England and Wales Cricket Board, Caribbean Premier League by the West Indies Cricket Board and the Pakistan Super League by the Pakistan Cricket Board. Other than the Test cricket, ODIs and T20 formats, there are also 10-10 overs format, 8-a-side format, 6-a-side format, 6 to 25 overs format and 4 to 12 overs format. None of them, however, are recognized by the ICC. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
The game of cricket traces its origins to the early 17th century, though experts believe it goes back to much earlier times in England. By the early 19th century, cricket spread to all other colonies of England and became one of the most popular sports worldwide. So here's a look at the history of cricket.
Experts believe that cricket was probably invented during the Saxon or Norman times in southeast England. The first definite reference to cricket being played as an adult sport is from 1611, when 2 men in Sussex were prosecuted for playing cricket on Sunday instead of going to church. Village cricket had developed by the middle of the 17th century. The first known game in which the teams used county names happened in 1709. In the first half of the 18th century, cricket became a leading sport in London and the southeastern counties of England. Women's cricket in England dates back to 1745, when the first known match was played in Surrey. In 1744, the first laws of cricket were written. Rules related to LBW, a third stump, the middle stump and maximum bat width were added in 1774. The original form of bowling, which was rolling the ball along the ground, was superseded sometime after 1760. Scorecards began to be kept on a regular basis from 1772. Founded in 1787, the Marylebone Cricket Club became the custodian of all cricket laws. The first famous clubs were London and Dartford, established in the early 18th century. The most famous of the early clubs was Hambledon in Hampshire. The sport underwent a transformation with the formation of county clubs in the 19th century. In 1846, a travelling All England 11 was created by William Clark to popularise the game in all parts of England. By the early years of the 19th century, cricket had been introduced to almost all English colonies. The first ever international cricket game was played between the US and Canada in 1844 in New York. In 1862, the first English team toured Australia. In 1864, Wisden Cricketer's Almanac was first published. In 1877, an England touring team in Australia played 2 matches against the full Australian 11 that are now regarded as the inaugural Test matches. In 1890, the official county championship was constituted in England. The Imperial Cricket Conference, as the ICC was originally called, was founded in 1909 with England, Australia and South Africa as its members. West Indies joined in 1928, New Zealand in 1930, and India became a Test nation in 1932, while Pakistan in 1952. India introduced the Ranji Trophy in 1934. The first ever women's Test match was played between England and Australia in 1934. In the 1960s, English county teams began playing limited overs version of the game, paving the way for one-day cricket. The first limited overs international match took place at the Melbourne Cricket Ground in 1971. The popularity of ODI cricket led to the ICC organising the first Cricket World Cup in England in 1975, with all the Test playing nations taking part. West Indies emerged as the winner of the first World Cup. The success of the World Cup prompted ICC to make it a regular event, with India winning the World Cup in 1983 and 2011. 1992 saw the dawn of a new era of world cricket, with floodlights, coloured clothing and a white ball being used instead of the red one. A third umpire was also introduced in 1992 to adjudicate run-out appeals. In June 2001, the ICC introduced a Test Championship table, and in October 2002, a one-day international championship table. In 2017, the number of countries with full ICC membership was increased to 12, with the addition of Afghanistan and Ireland. Another massive change in the history of the game came with its shortest version to date, the 2020 cricket, with 20 overs per innings. It was first played in county cricket in England in 2003. In 2004, the first women's 2020 international was played, and the following year saw the first men's 2020 international played, with the format being adopted as the third official format of the sport. The ICC has also expanded its development program, aiming to produce more national teams capable of competing in various formats. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
So that's it from us today in depth. We'll be back same time tomorrow with a focus on some other subject. In case you missed the television broadcast, you can also watch our program online on YouTube, the link for which is given below on your screen. Suggestions and feedback about the program are also welcome. Thank you for your time.